Southwest Florida, welcome back to Leap Is Live After Work. The crowd is filing in downtown Fort Myers. We're at the early stages of our 2021 kickoff on January 15th, the kickoff of the celebration of Dr. King's birthday down here at Leap Is Live After Work. We're all dressed in black. As you can see, our fashionista here, Sylvia Dorisme, is all dressed in her black as well. It's a fabulous affair. We have food upstairs, absolutely free, only $5 to get in. The sax man is here. DJ Shorty Duop on the 1 and 2s. Our next event will be our spring event, will be March 12th. We're telling everybody to come dressed tropical. Whatever tropical outfit you want to wear, look tropical. By the end of the night tonight, the place will be packed. We're telling everybody to wear their mask, and we're taking temperatures at the door. We're so thrilled to have one of our sponsors here tonight who has made this possible, from one of the finest education institutions in Southwest Florida, Zeal Technical Institute. We have their founder, CEO, and everything else here, creator, Sylvia Dorisme. Welcome to Leap Is Live After Work.
Thank you for inviting me. I'm very happy to be here.
Well, I'm glad that you came out. I'm glad that you signed on as a sponsor real early. As you know, you've been to these in the past, and they're always a treat.
That's right. Yes, I was very surprised when you invited me. I feel honored. Really do.
Let's talk about Zeal Technical Institute. Right now, as we speak, is it a good time for people to register? And what type of courses do you offer?
Well, we have open enrollment year-round, so anybody who's interested in our programs can go online and register for any of our programs. Our next semester is starting February 1st. And they can visit us online at zealtechnicalinstitute.com to register.
How, with the high demand for people in the healthcare industry, this has been really good for your company, and with all the policies that we're seeing that are going to be coming down from Washington, this is a good time for people to get into the healthcare field, isn't it?
Oh yes, absolutely. Healthcare is booming. And there's such a great need. They're expecting over 1 million jobs between now to 2029. So if anybody is seeking a quick career, I would definitely recommend healthcare as a starting point.
Now you have, let's give your website.
Our website is www.zealtechnicalinstitute.com. And on there, people are able to see all the information about our programs, including the tuition costs. They can also apply for scholarships on our websites. We recently renovated our website, so everything's on there. They can also register. If they click on the Apply Now button, they'll fill out the first form, and then it'll take them to the real application. And again, they can apply for scholarships. It's a very difficult time right now for everyone. And some people are having a hard time financially to go back to school. And I want to make this clear, we do have scholarships available, and we work with a lot of nonprofit organizations that can help people go back to school. We work with the Career Source, we work with the VOC Rehabilitations, and many other nonprofit organizations to help people go back to school. So if anybody's interested in a career in healthcare, it is possible, and we can help make it happen within just a few weeks.
Right. How long does it take for someone to actually go to your school and actually get some tangible certification?
It depends on the program. Anywhere between 4 to 8 weeks, someone can get like a phlebotomy certification, which is one of our best programs. Most of our students work for Lee Health with that program, or if they want to do medical assistant, that can be anywhere from 6 months to a year. So it all depends on the program. Our goal is to make sure that everyone's completed within 1 year.
Great. Now we're in the early stages of Leap Is Live After Work. So you've gotten a chance to come to these in the past, and I know one time you came to, you're like, oh, Lee, this is amazing. So let's talk about how you've enjoyed it in the past when you come to Leap Is Live After Work.
Well, it's one of those events that you don't want to miss in Southwest Florida. What else can I say? It's Leap It's Live. You've been around for years, so people hear your name, they want to be here. And in the past, I've enjoyed it, and it makes no difference now. I don't know if you realize, the last time I was here was like a year ago.
Yeah, I got pictures of you here, but I can't remember exactly when
yes,
it was.
Yes, it was exactly a year ago.
White outfit.
No, it wasn't white. Last year I was Well, I'm happy you remember my office, Lee, but no.
Yeah, you lit up the camera. You on the pictures. I see the pictures.
Well, that was
because you always like a fashion statement. And then when I post pictures, all the guys be messaging me like, who is she, so.
Well, they haven't messaged me, so maybe they're messaging the wrong person.
I don't get into all of that, but I'm just telling you, you get a lot of requests, so I'll just tell them to message you, right?
Well, thank you for that, and I appreciate the compliment. But actually, the last time I was there was right before the pandemic hits. It was the last event you had in January 2020, and then like a month later, everything started to go downhill with the pandemic. So it feels really good to be back, to see familiar faces, to see other business owners, making a comeback, and to see you, because I haven't seen you in a year too. So it's amazing. We've talked over the phone and we've done business together, but I haven't seen you within the past year. So it's good to see everyone. I'm really happy to be here. Finally, good to be out of the house, and I'm glad to see that we are practicing safety, which is great. Right. You're taking everyone's temperature. I see the distancing. Yeah, so that's good to hear. So if anybody's interested to come, I would say, yes, do come and have a good time, but, take precautions.
Right. So this evening, we're going to have a nice crowd here as they filing in. And also, what's going to happen is this is the beginning of getting people to come back out. Because we got to come back out to get the economy going. We need to come back out, practice safe. We can still function in society. Like your school right now, you have safety measures in place where people can take their courses and still be socially distanced in class. How are you doing that?
Right, yes. We converted into a hybrid format since the pandemic started, so we're still performing. Performing on that same format. Students are taking the theory and the lecture online, and then they're going into the school to do their clinical skills following our safety precautions. I mean, like you said, we have to this is our new normal. Right. So we have to get back out there. We have to get on with our lives. There's a pandemic, we understand, but we have to go on with life. Life goes on. So we're gonna do our best by taking precaution, but we're gonna live our lives. We're gonna do what we have to do to achieve our dreams and our goals, and we're not going to stop. The pandemic is not going to stop us, but we have to take precaution. That's what a lot of people don't understand. Take precaution. Wear your mask. Keep your distance. When you go home, don't just jump in your house with your clothes on. Take a shower, take your clothes off, wash your clothes. All these things people have to remember. It really surprises me because I'm like, what happened before the pandemic? Then we used to do these things before, like washing our hands. So if you do these things, I think I'm not saying that you'll be safe from the pandemic, but you definitely lower your chance of getting the virus. So I'm not a nurse, but that's just
now let's
common
turn
sense.
to socially. Have you gotten a chance to get out socially in Southwest Florida?
It's been
without
difficult.
Dwelling on the pandemic, but you're starting to get out a little more? Go out to dinner and things like that?
Slowly but surely. I mean, I'm a mom. I have an 8-year-old, so it is important for me that I keep myself safe so I can keep him safely. And then, of course, my staff. I don't want to bring anything to the office, so I'm very careful where I need to go. I don't want to go places where it's too crowded, and I don't stay too long. So sorry, Lee, I won't be staying too long tonight.
Thanks for saying that on TV. You really motivate me.
I'm so sorry.
But hopefully you'll be around in a minute. Our sax man
I'll
is going
be
to
here
get ready
for
to play
sure.
some live jazz in there. And you catch a set, and then you just keep on moving. But we're glad you came out.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for having us. We appreciate you, Lee. You are getting us back on track. Go, Lee.
All right. Now, our next one will be March 12th. Hopefully you'll pop in for that one as well.
Next month is February, but March 12th, I'll definitely be here. Yes.
That's our spring edition. We're asking everybody to dress tropical, okay?
Well.
And, of course, you're going to always be fashionable. Let's find out what she's wearing. What did you got on a jumpsuit? We're doing that for all our red carpet interviews. Go along with it, Sylvia. What did you bring out today?
I don't even know.
What kind of shoes you got on?
Honestly, I don't know. I've had these shoes for 10 years. I have no idea.
Okay, and then you got your wide jumpsuit. Is that a jumpsuit?
I've got a jumpsuit with a belt and a watch on. I'm very simple and basic. So it always surprises me when you say I'm fashionable. I'm like, thank you, Lee. You know how to boost my confidence.
All right. Well, you don't need much of that. You're a very confident lady, and you wouldn't have been able to achieve what you've been able to achieve without confidence.
Thank you so much.
Keep
I
that
appreciate
confidence.
you.
You're a pillar in our community.
Thank
We'll
you.
be right
So
back.
are you.